Mike Tyson has the most overrated boxing resume or boxing record of all time. This guy is nothing but hype. Let's take a look. Now, Tyson had 58 career boxing fights, 58 in total, 2 no contest, 50 wins, 6 losses, 44 wins by KO, and 6 losses by KO. Now, everyone says a prime Mike Tyson would have beaten any heavyweight ever. And Mike Tyson did have a great, prime career, I guess. But, who did he really fight? If you look into it, it was just a bunch of nobodies. Now, in Mike Tyson's entire career, he fought 3 Hall of Famers. All 3. Now, let's look at them. The first is Larry Holmes, not Michael Spinks, Lennox Lewis, and Evander Holyfield. In his prime, Mike Tyson fought 1 Hall of Famer, a washed-up Larry Holmes, who had 48 fights and 2 losses at the time. 48 wins and 2 losses. A washed-up, out-of-shape, overweight Larry Holmes. That was Mike Tyson's prime. Now I'm going to say Mike Tyson's prime is, from the beginning of his career to the Buster Douglas loss. By then, he was 37-0. And I'm going to say his top 3 notable wins of Mike Tyson's prime was Larry Holmes, Michael Spinks, and Trevor Berbick. The rest, the other 34, were really a bunch of nobodies, and most of them were bums. Those are the top 3. Some other notable wins I guess he had was against James Smith, Razor Ruddock. But other than that, no one. And then, I'm just going to give you a couple names of these nobodies that he fought in his prime that you always see in the highlight reels where Mike Tyson's knocking all these guys out in the first round. Well, they're all bums. Marvis Frazier, Tony Tubbs, Sammy Scaff, Tony Tucker, Carl Williams. These are all bums, man. He fought only bums, a bunch of nobodies in his prime. And then he lost to Buster Douglas. After Douglas lost, he fought Razor Ruddock twice and a couple other bums. No one really notable. No notable wins. Then he went to jail. After his comeback, he fought Peter McNeely, Buster Mathis, Frank Bruno, the rematch. All 3. And then he fought Bruce Seldon. These guys are all they're nobodies, man. Go look at their records. They're bums. They were not top competition, man. And then he fought Evander Holyfield, lost to Evander Holyfield, which is a Hall of Famer, first ballot Hall of Famer. Lost to him twice. After that, he fought more bums. He fought, people like Brian Nielsen, Lou Savarese, Andrew Galota. Then he fought Lennox Lewis, got knocked out by Lennox Lewis. Then he fought more bums. Then his final 2 fights, he fought Danny Williams and Kevin McBride, who he both lost by knockout. Both of them were bums. Come on, man. Now, Mike Tyson had 6 losses. The first loss was to James Buster Douglas. Who is Buster Douglas? Go look him up, man. This guy was a bum. And Buster Douglas was beating the shit out of Tyson. Tyson stood no chance during that fight. James Buster Douglas was winning that fight decisively. Come on. And then after James Buster Douglas beat Tyson, he had 1 title defense, and I think he got knocked down in the second or first round against Evander Holyfield. Tyson's second loss and third loss was against Evander Holyfield, a Hall of Famer. Both times Tyson was losing. Evander Holyfield was winning decisively. The first fight, Holyfield knocked Tyson out. The second one was probably going to happen again. Tyson got so pissed off that he was losing, bit his ear off, but he was going to lose that one too. Then Tyson fought Lennox Lewis. Lewis destroyed Tyson. Tyson stood no chance. The first round was even, kind of. But that's it. Then it was total domination by Lennox Lewis. And then Mike Tyson's final 2 losses were against 2 bums who knocked him out. I mean, come on. This guy fought a bunch of nobodies his career. The top competition that he faced, he always lost to. When he faced top competition, he just didn't show up, man. He was just not good enough. He was good at knocking out bums. And you know, his highlight reels, the YouTube highlight reel videos look amazing, but you could do that for anyone, man. Paulie Malignaggi can look like Mike Tyson. I mean, on a YouTube highlight reel with the right editing. Tyson was hype. Go look at his record for yourself. Most of these guys, they're nobodies. They're bums. Most of them were bums. His prime is so overrated. Tyson would never have beaten Evander Holyfield or Lennox Lewis in his prime. I mean, he was not good enough. He had a crowd-pleasing style, and he fought a bunch of bums in his prime. And he was well marketed. But this guy, he was the guy who knocked out bums, man. Go look this up for yourself. Overrated. His boxing record, not good. I don't know how someone like Tyson can call out people like Floyd Mayweather. And when he fought Evander Holyfield, Holyfield was older than Tyson. Holyfield was 32 years old, if I'm correct, and Tyson was 28 when Tyson fought Lennox Lewis. They were the same age. Tyson was actually the younger one by 1 year. He was younger than Lennox Lewis. And then when he fought the 2 bums at the end of his career, who he got knocked out by, I think he was 38 or something at the time. And they were bums. And when you look at someone like Floyd Mayweather, who left the sport beating top competition, I'm talking about Manny Pacquiao, Marcus Maidana, Conor McGregor, and Andre Berto. These are all, Manny Pacquiao and Conor McGregor are 2 Hall of Fame fighters. Andre Berto and Maidana, very tough competition, solid B+A fighters. And he beat him decisively. He went out top, and he was 38 years old, same age as Mike Tyson. I don't know. You just need to, this is my opinion, go look for yourself. Look at Mike Tyson's record, look at his opponents, and create your own opinion. To me, I think this guy's overhyped. He was just an overhyped guy who knocked out bums. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe.